Dun, 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 dun. Welcome back, my friend. This is BjjBrick Quick. This is your quick jiu-jitsu podcast, talking about good sides and bad sides in your jiu-jitsu. This week, that's been the topic. Yesterday, I talked about my most cited move, which is a arm-in guillotine. And I really think that's a weakness for me. I should add at least a little bit of proficiency to my left side. I know I have the knowledge how to do it. I just need my body to figure out how to make it work. But today I want to talk about my least cited move. And I don't know which one's my least cited move, so I have two. The Umaplata from guard. I throw it up quite a bit. I get to the position, and I have no idea which side I do this on more. It seems like it's a dead heat. I don't care one bit. If I could get an angle and control of a wrist, I go Umaplata. And it just messes up all kinds of guard passes. It makes him be in a super defensive mode. Umaplata with a gi. I grab that far gi and that far lapel and I wrench it behind their back. Put a lot of pressure down on them. But I do this, it feels like equally from both sides. I don't think about it one bit. I think probably a lot of it is, it's a bit of an opportunity that I kind of seize. And so if your arm kind of gets out of position, or your hand, I'll throw my leg over. I say over, that's not really up the start the Umaplata. And from there it's off to the races. Do I get to complete my setup or not? And then from there it's a slow process of breaking someone down. I don't do Umaplatas real fast, and maybe that's one reason why I don't mind doing them on. I don't even know what side my dumb side would be. I'm guessing controlling their wrist with my left hand would be my dumb side. I don't think there is a dumb side for this one for me. It's good to go. All right, let's do one more. I have this. I was debating between Umaplata and guard passing. Now this is important. I mentioned earlier that most people pass the guard the same direction. And I was definitely in that camp. And I really struggled to pass the guard to my right. It was tough. I would do like a combat base and try to get my stance, and it was tough. Like, I don't typically stand like that, and it was awkward. So I started doing this version of the body lock pass. I could do that on either side. It took less coordination for me to pull off. And so that's my pass that I go when I want to go to the right. Now, probably my best overall pass is leg drag. And I also like to create a little bit of chaos in the guard player's game as I start my leg drag, and I might drag one leg and they kind of swing back, and I'll drag the other one. Maybe do this 3 times or 4 or just 1 if I'm lucky. But in this process, I've made my leg drags equal on both sides. I'm happy to drag either your right or left leg. I don't care. I'm going to staple the other one and proceed with the guard pass and hopefully get your back. That's the plan. I think it's the nature of countering with another leg drag as you defend the first one that has led me to, just without even really thinking about it, get my leg drags to work on both sides. So look at your game. You probably pass mostly one direction. And when you pass to the other direction, I was going to say this. Passing to my right, so the dumb side, to half guard gives me crazy guillotine access to my good side of the guillotine, just the way it happens to work. So I really like to pass a half guard to the right, and it seems to be everybody's weak half guard. Anyway, think about adding a dedicated pass, like a named pass, not a scramble past the guard or you get past the legs. Like, figure out a pass and figure out when you could do to the right, or if you always pass to the right, to the left. And you're going to get swept a few times trying to figure this out. You might get submitted. That's part of the game. But if you could add in a pass that goes the other way, that's good for you. It's bad for the other person. So that way, when you think go right, go left, go right, go left, you have something that you're trying to do when you go the other direction, not just scramble around it. It should work out good for you. If you're new to jiu-jitsu, like in your first year, 6 months, 9 months, just starting, go to BjjBrick.com, click on the shop. There's a audiobook there called Your First Year of BJJ. It's me. It's like a long podcast. And I'll walk you through all the hurdles you might have in your first year. And the money that you buy, that you spend on the book goes and supports the podcast. Helps us keep going. Hope you have a great day, my friend, and stay sweaty.